Me that's it, Mr. D. Na min chadie, o my Ghana mudie, na watchi and tea assemboni bia, and some dada no na airport to senia, na watchi sene, ye piecing pensing mu awo, parliament near my course one na nipa nyinaa ka ho asɛm na chodi na nso nyame nchaade yi atu yi ma sese bibia ekɔ nanim na yɛkɔ yanim no na yɛhwɛ yie sɛ saa nneɛma no a ekɔ so no yɛmma bi nkɔ so biem Ghana ni a wutie mi so kama wani ada hɔ no ɔno nneɛma ekɔ so yie na wɔnkasa wahwɛ do kra wom because mfutu bebree etupu nipa ani nsɛm bebree ne yɛka wɔ ahoma mu a na enka emfa kwan mu nia ɛkɔɔ soɔ paa no enipa mpɛse yɛbɛka ho asɛm na emom nkakra bi ɛkɔɔ so baabi na kyewakyerɛ bi ɛkɔɔ so baabi a ebi toɔ paa na ɛka ho asɛm na ntwa yi yɛmɔ mpa yɛsɛ saa nneɛma no ebi nsi biom cause egu ɔman Ghana ho fi na egu minu mienu nso yɛ ho fi wokɔ adwuma mu a minim kofa no mu yɛ adwuma me kɔ adwuma mu de ya no mu sika ho asɛm na na feel so bad because it was all over the social media nti wo yɛ Ghana ni a wodu hɔ no ma na Ghana fo na mo ko wɔ parliament ni adada ɛha adwene sawate ase ɛha adwene paa nti yɛsrɛ nyame na yɛbɔ mpa yɛ Ghana ni bia wo tie me wo bɔ mpa ya no waka na ɔman Ghana sɛ nyame bɛka yɛn na yɛ democracy no etimi etintim na akɔ nanim na yesusu yenya fahudi a yefiri hanum sɛ ni yɛkɔ a yɛbɛnya asomdue wɔ hɔ no that's it.
O bompaya no abompaya ama o my Ghana na wonya kɔ free parliament die na ne me so no maybe sa on sɛ me no bi me nsa bi wɔ hɔ menim die sɛ no kra me enche na yehu die ntia sɛ ba ne saa me die metie ne sɛ MPP for 4 am MPP for parliamentarians ekɔtena parliament kwan bɛ suntina ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi ba ne saa.
Oh papa parliament omukɔtena parliament 4 am no I don't know why ya nti also omukɔtena parliament ba me nimade ba ko na me nim ni sɛ ɛda a omukɔ dissolve friend is saying last one and ɛwɔ hɔ man sana fufuo yi eba 7th parliament and sana 8th parliament yi ba yenu no NDC fuo yi bi omu di kan wɔ hɔ no because na ɛkatai mo na nka ebie omu etnasie no 9 o'clock NDC for bi ɛwɔ plan is saying bibi anu omu pɛso omu koye no omu di kan wɔ hɔ no 7 o'clock ba me feel say enye appropriate sawati ase yati ye ho ase a yenye ye ho achi ye nyina ye Ghana fo amanyosem na ye yenya atamfo nti se ye kɔ baabi a na nia oye owo dodo no tena baabi owo dodo se ene ye baako anase efa kora no a oye dodo sawati ase nti wono tena baabi ye dodo na nia oye ketwa no no so tena baabi ye ketwa yatena si adwendwen wo man no ho o man ni ye die nti na ye tepale enye yankasa yen ayi me condole with that me that ade no what you say me enforce the reason why I mean enforce no say adenti na wo say mpanifo te say omo a eyi omo samanyofo omo konkodi yanim enko hyamra me medi achi na wo mo nkasa bu mra so what you say adenti na mo ko bu mra so time na ye say ye di ama ye say time we ni ye mra parliament e ye say time sa time na ye tena se ye hye parliament da sa time na wo say ye de kokko and this will be ko baabi e bra me feel say me sro so we back with am that bread no and then maybe course so before so mu finally so mu dissolve 7 parliament so ti ase ye yi ma to akonya mo tena fom ni ade obi ko tena obi that bread obi tena be ma na so niema bi course ni ade I feel say sanity ana ema yenuanu MPP for no omudi kan wo ho no ba me feel say ehu hia say nko pedi kan wo ho no ba bia obetena bia wo ye mrahye bedani ba bia obetena bia ye mrahye bedani wo na mudi kan ana mo ye a friend is a majority a obi timi take majority from you no matter wherever you sit so what you say They are behaving like children, and this is not all.
So only me by adwin said the MPP 4 year no e nkola sem ne ni kwan se omo ye saade no e nim guase sem.
No matter what. Me nyese me ye MPP ni tin be fo de omo ye no. Dey me bisa me ho say me hu ade no social me bisa mo say ade tin akoko tin ho no 4 year. Ade na mo man krofo bi pamum as a push we free home pass. Parliamentarians, you have to be there by 8 o'clock. And that's 4 a.m. now. What's now? So I say, we won't be a push you and one papa what's now one. And then the other what's now 4 a.m. and ask. Then the other what's now 4 a.m. And who hear some bear sad here. Yet see, I want to see. Nay, young and you for to say, a friend is saying, when you for to say, you chairman Sane, how you do so. They have to sit down and resolve this so that all these things, all this childish attitude will stop in parliament. Because it's like now, no Ghana, Emran Yeju. Police ni ko invite parliamentarians, me ma. But me can't say police ni say me ma. A police ni need to be nyanish. Eti, a my pain na ye chichire ni sisi ye. Nti wan we ni power nti en sese mra ye adwuma wo man. Sese ye hwe ni e ma bi yie. Na ye ka ho asem te se Ghana fo. Ye ma ye ni da ho no na ye ma ye mpanimfo a wo muti ye nim ya to abama wo so mu konko gina ye nim ko shamra ma ye ne se wo mu nim mra so wo mu ankasa wo mu nim mra so no wo tuni ahye mra na ma ye.
Good, me know ya adwen me say me how ne ha me ni how ha me na ni nyina waka na ha say em say we screen na freezing na so ye nkazem de waka nyina ye tin nim guase sempa ne me course of parliament. Say no crese NPP 4 mukle say moye majority and I say all indications it shows moye majority at the ejebenti na was a wolf kwetna parliament 4 a.m. Ade be na wo pray why now
they don't have anything
why now ni pre BB so fi say we a majority and why now ni pre BB I also kwetna parliament 4 a.m. It's so disgraceful when you see them sleeping in parliament. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Who said the parliament? Me bisa me say what the hell is going on in Ghana? If the opposition if they've been able to outwit you, majority seater. So what? Does that mean say what we a majority, only majority na. Nam no bidi kuma me kan say, sebi ka frache. Wonne wo yire na say we resi we jai wo a. Na wo so wonnam say be yire nyai me. Obai wo so we jai wo. So who feel say we a majority a. Na obi nyesi obi so majority a. What the hell? Who cares for that? We a majority. So when you majority dia and na wo fight to opposition na enya wo dia. Enti dia course na no nemum dia. It's a disgrace, very disgraceful in my MPP 4. They shouldn't try to do that sort of thing anymore.
And then my MPP, my correct my MPP and you MPP majority, MPP parliamentarian, and MPP na because you are small also got now. Yeah, you can't tell almost got now 4 a.m. They decide because we are paying for they have a mind of their own. They decided to go there 4 a.m. which Nanado is not involved in NPP. I don't think NPP, a friend is saying, Benipia, our NPP, F1 the Omoyans. Because, and Changi, 40 as here. I don't know what home 7 or proper. I don't know Mokoyana or Mukudi Kakotana one. Penchen by. Sabano to money, Parliament of also money. So what you have. Nipa obeka mo ho amamwa majority no watch the letter di ama ye papa abababe and no no ye speaker of parliament ama na dia tum sort ase manim se NDC fo bi se bisa no questions pray se adentina e friend is saying obi and the letter ba that doesn't mean say all the majority are not sort ase mu ye woni ama ya that's MPP parliamentarians PC samuwa MPP womu ya womu niema ya nkasani nsehunu wenyina enko me friend nsehunu de kire se mu ye niema ye mututu mu niema ye Mama makwa mu da yie leadership e wa MPP mu a mo bi kasa mo tie me se mo tie me a mo ya mo niam yi a sansem huru we se nyina na I blame the leadership of the party. So what you
Okay leadership. Okay leadership. Okay leadership. Who meaning the president as the leader of the political party?
No, I'm not talking about the president, but me, the party leaders.
Okay.
Those people who supposed to put things in place for us to win majority in parliament.
Okay.
And they didn't do their work properly.
Okay.
They messed up big time.
Good.
With their attitude, with the way they speak to people, with the way they do their things, you know. And then I'm messy about that. And the parliament, 4 a.m. PC. Uko chie sikama yetu abama wo. Ewo a friend is a primaries, you know. And then would you mean can walk out parliament 4 a.m. Where any rain? Any rain?
We a new shahin say parliamentarian say ye ka say bra parliament 9 o'clock 10 o'clock rana ma parliament we late and I say ma parliament kra na de ben ni see a see such a jamasi a enipa 4 a.m. MP so kwatena parliament na okoda wo
They are funny.
It's unbelievable.
Funny.
Very, 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 very. I kind of saying, very shameful.
Because I was really up. I had it up to here.
You will do. You will
do.
You will do. Another thing. Messai. I mean, I hate your parliament. Man, Tiasi, and say, Esla Ousu. Mini maticracy as in a is it a candle, right? But it says a candle near on Okota National. Matthias in the Yuri Crest in the Yuri ASU, Esla say or Okota near Nikun Naswama. I don't want to go there. Maybe I may person may ban say Esla Ousu, a lady Etia Kunyaso as an innocent MP in the Kunyaso. And then we have a man supposed to be a gentleman. Akochine oba besia to akunya amane to esi form. Ma mini sorry ya obi a otini baby ono siti na kunwa so ene wa attack no. Ade ma mini ye no me ama me bu afu kese ni se. Ofa ne bu afu ba se me dwene ho a me bu fu etimi fu ba. Onipa na obetwe wo to akunwa no wo jai no ema no ko bi otin baby ena wo no wakọ attack no ehon so wakọ committee on offense e hon because nipa no no nya wo hwe onipa na wa attack won say wo say wo defend yourself no one defend yourself because the meme hu ni say to me this woman had absolutely right to defend herself in any means necessary. Why? Because onipa no attacking no so be say attacking the bio so me attacking the bio no one knows as long as someone has attacked you there you have every right to defend yourself. Mami Esla ahodi awo and your what me mama nipa na attack no afa no wodi obi a otension na ko attack na mama pa cho sase mama kan odwene ho sen
me dem enfofo yi a omko parliament sisi omo ye no ase enkwala bi. As long also you've been in parliament for a while and you know the rules and regulations in parliament. So when you're going to do something, you have to think about it. Think twice before you do anything. What you akonya so? Akonya na nipa obi na na so and nipa no sorry. Na ho na de bia wotena. And who will every right to go and say that. No kwotena ho. Otena se no, yi na to akonya ma na to 6. Now say
okay, hold on. I might have got it wrong here then. Me see the work and pa. Na obiti ho na sorry ye. And na Esla aircourt ho no. And you need to akunya. Is that so?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, no,
share social media, almost follow that very day, they will tell me with this is what happened. So what you say?
Okay.
And
Eti nenya dia na Esla
normally,
hold on. Nenya dia Esla te ho na omuko yi ni twakonya because I think say she was on the seat.
the now until hot.
Okay.
Obi, what you say? Omo ba parliament. NPP for ba parliament. To be honest with you, na NDC what you want.
Okay.
Na kunya data otiswo. Ni di wo ho no NDC for be use one na omo ma obi tina no efi ni papa okotina ta ko dan.
Okay.
Na omo be gina nti Esla gina ho no kakra. Wo share video na. Yeah, na omo aye de tin na wo yi be film.
Okay.
Na kunya data otiswo. Like na omo ogyina hɔ abobɔ ne nsa nti papa de sorry ya na ɔyɛ factor tena ase tɔyɛ so wɔtena ase no ɛna ɔmo yi akonnwa no firi ne to factor ne to see na ɔno sorry yɛ nipa na ɔbɛn no ne Akando because he took she thought was Akando who took the chair from her.
I don't listen Akando to the right hand side and akonnwa no yi from the left hand side.
Ushe ni yie paa obehu na si ye oma edit video ni bebree.
Okay.
Oma edit video ni bebree. So it's so embarrassing. I didn't even want to talk about it. Because it's not necessary anymore.
No,
and it's really shameful and it's a very shameful act for a parliamentarian like ours, respectful people who call themselves honorables to do that. They are terrible. They are really terrible. I didn't want to talk about it. If you didn't bring it up now, I wouldn't even want to talk about it. I just want us to go forward. As we are going forward as a nation, we have to go forward. Because what went on, it was unnecessary and it was terrible.
I mean, the reason why
really uncalled for. They were being reared in parliament. So bad.
Yeah. The reason
what is they going to do with what does it got to do with I'm just asking the parliamentarians. I don't get it anymore. Say a DNT and I was say parliament. All them what went on, it was unnecessary. Unnecessary waste of time, unnecessary attention to Ghana, and unnecessary, misbehavior. Almost show up for parliament, and it's terrible and really disappointed in them.
Right. It's terrible and really disappointed in our parliamentarians. I'm say the whole Africa no home. Africans see Ghana, say Ghana is a beacon of what the African democracy. Say Ghana is really on top because yes, we've been able to have about 8 consecutive years and consecutive terms. Is that so? About is it 32 consecutive years of democracy? I may be wrong. And I'm not for say Ghana. We are really maturing in a democratic dispensation, but it doesn't augur well. The way things went on last week in Parliament, at all, it's not right. Until you try say once a month for a year to say we are doing well. We are trying to shape our democracy, and other African countries, they respect Ghanaians for that. But when you see things like this happening in Parliament, I don't think it's right. Okay, Yonko, Speaker of Parliament. Say MC women na count this animal whereby Speaker of Parliament. And they say they might be so one of the Speaker of Parliament now cast a majority, as they come back to the MPP, and how did they come back to the MPP?
Yeah, the majority. So more in reality, no, MPP who is majority because if an independent candidate says I have joined this kind of party and then I'm going to be on their side and send a letter because what Speaker of Parliament did was if you are really going to join these people, let me have your letter. And the guy sent his letter. And the letter is on social media. I have the letter here. And clearly, the person joining the party back. And you may be now ye and MPP for and you may ye and woman for papa now. And now what called Jinas for continental crop. And now continental crowning and me and I do man away. And was semi near party ba papa. Nti me person me joining the party. Me to me for me papa. Na me nkonkodi ade foforo achi nti no metna me mama ne me papa na aso to atiase e no wa be join na me feel say ade bia mu no eye fa kura na aba be toso a eye majority
me patch so we can say wa joining NPP. Does that mean say onye independent ke kan de bi wana?
Well, or say as independent candidate or join it because say na onim say so jai seat ni to wonum say na prime minister no mama na mfa nkono a enipa foforo baba be fa because ono na nipa ne pen yen fa ama say ya owo efe ni say akwatia emphasis ama say ono na nipa ne pen and the nipa no make it clear to MPP was say the man fa ama say ya ma ye be ko ba bi foforo so atiasi na papa no hu ye nti MPP for pene so ma ama say ko independent and ko be te say papa ya so ana mom pene so muni ama say no ko kasa waka na onu ti ase no ti ase nipa oba ye no wo mu pe no nti for me na for no say ko papa ija ko nyane to one mu say papa ko di baby
yeah
because no ku be nipa wa ba bet na so I was me akwa di na to be honest the empanifo no behavior who behave that particular time no it was terrible in a sense that yankasa ya party national secretary gina honom kan say wo gina pa kontin kra yan nyiwuntum say MPP ba ne na se
Emma president so kan say wono so mi ontumi ni independent for nya adwuma ni nyina ka ho bi
obia enya adwuma ni nyina ka ho ba ho say eja hia tom because we knew what was going on Ghana ni ba na ni da honom why na dwe no why na dwe sana mo ya mo niema no mo ye mo niema basabasa na Ghana ni ba ono susu odwene de bia me ka se na adwene mu da honom a na ni da honom oba ono susu obeye na ade tsanya ono so pe because owo ni tumi ni kokoro motie ni tumi ode ni tumi ebeye nia wo pe so what you see who to be hye no se wo power nti wo betumi ahye nipa no se de enti yempanimfo no na me ka no ma ni omu niema yi now so papa yi waka se ono de ye twa ni funu mu awo MPP no se na bete hey so what you see nti ni etie bia no on to meet na content crop tene home free MPP for one bi ode no ho bedom wo ena womonu anya womunu hu mo maje no ede na aka ho wo mo nti ode le letter ko speaker of parliament embremo no obabisa wo se ehefa na episode na fa wo kire bra a kire se aha na episode na ode kire ne ko wo ka wo hu eti ebema MPP for your majority. And my people for a majority in such a way that some we are 38 now we are 37. And still no some seats are being contested in court. So we are still hanging in balance. So what I see. But for now on the 37, 38. And yet the other MPP NDC one as well multi as yesterday. So we are about the count who about 38. Actually say we are majority.
Okay, 138 and 137.
138 and 137, yeah. 18 no, ayentiasia. Yanyan kwala wo parliament, munyan kwala wo parliament. Ah, we be MPP for your press conference, NDC for your press conference. It's unnecessary time wasting and resource wasting. Wasting the press time. Maybe a presser and come in court sound nsem. a press conference is now on moya because say en faso bi ani so we be ye na we abeye we be ye no we aba be faso be na wo so e shamra e magana fo ana e bi aduane si Ghana fo table and put your Ghana for pen that press conference amoye no e de ba e di ensehunu na mpe ye panifo parliamentarians e di wo Ghana sa e ye ensehunu nyama ni bi wo hono ma me sha na me say me run a quick crowd free social media because e ye me time na ye me ipa so because enche yi nyam amama pa anasa nia amanfo a ewo man Ghana mu pene se ya to aba amamo mo ba betena se na mo ye mra e de ama abo oman ho emma eban na mo ye mra e de abo oman ho bra mo ye mra e de asiesie oman si kasam fa ne be oman betumpo ni amu chire e kire sai mo ye kwala ase adun kati ama microphone so anu assistant for be gu ni nten no ki cancel gu na mo awe o parliament na mo pese ye be di mo achi na mo ye ni mo be je ni guase ko obi ani se consensus na mo dey renew wo Afghanistan ababa be dey renew and he himself say consensus and also be we press conference na no sa me je fi achi pen ni pa say but that is if they don't have nothing to do. I don't think so. I don't think they have anything to do. And MPP as a party and when you peer copy say never be when you fast so be what she about yamuye yeah, for the and kind of amu porosi. Ghana for the one become Ghana for any that hope this time we when you show MPP for Moma NDC for and to two what to say Afghanistan Kolukobi. I had any concepts. I will edition. Womukwaya, I'm from Huajin. Namus Moko Tanas and Namayani, Papa, with your witness and Amusha. I'm not going by press conference. Now a friend is sent on what you saw Papa Yeb. I see a look at Yapa yet. Namuswa Papa Yeb. I was so bad, Panda was you're wasting people's time and people's energy. And I feel this is really unnecessary.
I feel this is very unnecessary. Yes, many we are doing. The dream pensobia. I was say Ghana for whom idea a year. I was say omoye. I was say you see parliamentarians no muna would dime a omine anymore. Jemo ben and MNA Ghana for so FSO. Na mamin ko say ni me koso ni to obi bisa say obi bisa wa ha say I mean, shall be Bisame said, are these people still call themselves honorable? Now, let me see how the person put it.
They do. Calling them on.
Are they still being called honorables? That is the question that Nipa Yibisa was saying. And now, Faye, Mama Beatrice is from America. Also, Bisa say, was it Mr. D concerning the lady that sat on the man's lap? Our parliament, when I said, don't, I'm sorry. Obisa said, don't this man had a right to ask her to get off. Why did he allow her to continue to do that? I think it was a man's fault because, hey, baby, I said, okay, what do you mean? I said, what sorry. Mommy, me baby, I go cry, me way. Now what do me better me now? So me my own sorry. Me kasa betra o nyi wana bae unya de ohwe so soroko asem we pa mama e wode me zero papa man ntra baby onyo no ho enti ase enimu in fact to me who see na you feel very uncomfortable when you who see na to me it's sickening. Say in parliament you have a woman, a married woman sitting on another married man's lap. To me, it was so sickening, so pathetic. So this should happen at this 21st century parliament. It's unbelievable. I mean, in fact, I can't just bring my head down to really to think about this.
Themselves in order.
It's very bad. It's very bad. Very untasteful, yes. And I don't think this should happen in Parliament again. And yet, it doesn't sound well at all. And yes, Mama B, me know you are doing past the course one. Una is sickening, very very bad taste, very bad taste. But what can you do? I see a way. But the bomb pricing the legal you kind of saying the legal issues would come up here. Say, as Lowusu or quite attacking man, no, you know, we see I never police for any idea or Ghana and they say it looks like the police don't know their work. It looks like they don't know what they are doing. The police always sit down and wait for somebody to instruct them to perform their duties before they do it. I can't think about I can't bring my head down to think about this.
What the police to
the police could have rushed because look, what attack it Obi an assault. The guy who removed the chair from Esla a committee assault what attack as a friend saying Esla saw the same thing. Police shouldn't wait. The police should have walked into because they saw it. It was right on the video. The police should have gone in to arrest them by assaulting someone at the video or Parliament. The police should have done that.
Right to do that. Have you asked yourself? Did they have the right to do that?
When the police see the crime committee now, you don't wait. The police shouldn't wait for somebody to instruct them.
Have you seen a parliamentarian in Britain here? They have an argument a lot. Have you seen a police?
But they don't attack. Even listen.
No. Have you seen? There's so many attacks. And yet, Ghana and the BSC, BSC Uganda.
Let me say.
Have you seen? The police are there. Okay. Do they have the right, my dear? When you're saying something, have your facts first.
Let me say. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Another example here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
In Parliament.
It does not matter. Say Ghana, and I say it hasn't happened. It has happened in other countries. The people say the police officer in Ghana should know his or her duties to perform.
That's what I'm asking.
Hold on. We have a police officer or control traffic, and then the person in the car or in that car or infringing the traffic rules, happens to be an MP. Maybe a chain of references we are saying. The MP instructed his driver to infringe the traffic rules. The police stopped this driver, trying to arrest the driver. We have this MP going to threaten the police officer and say, "You will lose your job if you don't allow me to break the rules." And you telling me, say, the police officer, if you know your duty here, you shouldn't have cuffed this MP? And I'm saying, only the Wama MP nebulino. Now, being in Parliament, so the person say, if the police officer is there and sees somebody assaulting someone, the police should intervene by arresting the person.
That is the question I asked you, sir. Does they have the right to do that in Parliament?
Are you telling me, sir? No, hold on. Are you telling me, say, if somebody pulls a gun, if an MP pulls a gun, or if an MP takes a chair to hit somebody, and the police, that is an assault. No. That is a I put look. Take the gun. Take the gun out of the scene now. MP a fat chair so you could burn another MP. Are you telling me, say? Police officer or what?
Those people who kick ballot boxes. What about people who
that is exactly what I'm telling you. The police are not doing their work. That's what I'm saying.
That they have no right. Go and read the Constitution. Okay. They have no in Parliament to arrest anybody there.
Oh, really? I don't know about that. You're telling me. Look.
You say anything.
Okay, but as far as if the Constitution says that the police officer shouldn't arrest somebody in the Parliament in there, why do they call the military in there? Why did they call military in the Parliament? Why do they call military in the Parliament if they don't have the right to?
It's not done anywhere.
Please answer my question. Why do they call the army to the parliament? I'm asking a question.
But talking about army here, you are talking about police.
Oh,
let's finish that.
Are they both not law enforcement officers? Okay, anyway, as far as I'm concerned,
let's say the police staff before you bring the army in.
Okay.
I'm not talking about army here. You are talking about police arresting.
I don't think the police have right.
And I have watched a lot of parliament.
Okay, someone is on your side. Someone is on your side saying that I don't think the police have the right to intervene. This is somebody saying that. Now hold on here. The woman should have reported to the police first before they can act on that. Okay, thank you so much for your listening here. But
thank you very much. Okay. Whoever ratified this.
Samuel Osafu, supported you here. Okay, thanks, Mr. Osafu. But I will still make my further research, my further investigation to find out that if somebody is committing a crime in Parliament, the police cannot intervene. I don't know, but I'll do my further investigation. Because it doesn't make sense to me that if an MP is committing a crime in Parliament and police cannot intervene. I don't know, but I stand for.
If the parliamentarian hasn't reported that I have been assaulted, the police cannot just.
That means somebody can kill someone. Somebody can kill or damage somebody in Parliament, and police cannot act on that. We go ahead. Well, let's go ahead.
If it, if the damage is beyond what the police can do,
anyway,
then you can arrest the person.
Okay, fine. Now, at least in one way, you are admitting that the police can make an arrest depending upon the heavy or the level of the crime committed. Okay, that's fine. Let's go on. You will just about 10 minutes to 10 minutes because there's a program starting at 10 o'clock. Let me give you 5 more minutes because we didn't start on time. Give you 5 more minutes and see what we can do here. So right now, what is going on? NPP camp, as far as the majority, and then as far as Parliament is concerned. What is happening so far? Ministers, has the president, come out with the ministers? I
think now, I feel no way the ministers. I feel no appointing ministers. Ebi adomo positions at all. To be to say Osafoman for papa Osafoman. Then I come out to work as a senior minister. No, I think say he has done well. But yet you be to me I'm my Ghana or still it's about time say or retire. But then I come out to work. He said president person appoint that senior minister that. But I think na see ma enyama appointing nyam fan to ja enko parliament ma yen veti wo mu ye tinti no yentumi mfa yen sense ku sese but o make no krankaka ana unim say o wasam wo court ti no at the same time o ni lawyer for court no na o ye o my Ghana so adwuma because don't mean asking this time my yen court o say ni nyam until that's what is going on. And as your president is concerned, Onudia Obaso Abeye Jama, my God, man na Washington fine, and your court on some and in Yama air cost for parliament, any wine a majority, one a year and minority no. So as you see, and no, but on the Osu look forward, they say, obey to many parliaments, a year Juma. Edi aboa o man Ghana mampuntu a wahase wo mudi muabe boa na ta na chima sampuntu akoneni eno no wo hwe ani mu kwa eno na yehwe Ghana fo a ye wo krom ha ne wo mu wo Ghana mpidi se menua no wo Ghana nya a wo mani da ho no eno no ye nyina ye hwe kwan se ebeba so ema efre ne sei ye mpuntu a ye hwehwe wo man Ghana mu no akoneni
mpuntu a hwehwe se be ko man Ghana nu akoneni nti se ba sisi a de mu nim se ebia Ipaduro say Nabia or Mampenny A for the ministers. Enyama Bontinsa.
Sure, sir. What is so? Because many information our platform is to say what say ministers and the should go to Ghana. What 4 years now, baby, Ghana for the Kasai said the ministers no more doors. Inti me say what can be a boom minister ministerships no wakika minister yini bia bom nyuma ni bia bom so wakika ni bia bom na wasasa nipa ni bi so nipa na no we wa hanu se we yi bi ko hanu we yi bi ba aba hanu se
good but uni nipa kura wasasa wo mu anase position kura wa meji anase ministry kura wa
official interview in camp WhatsApp wo afidie so
okay good that's fine. All right.
There must be anything by next week, and I think that if anything, any information has really come out and then confirmed, I will be able to say something about it. But for now, no, I can't say anything about it. Hearsay is not something that I really want to present it on any kind of.
Okay. Yes. It was. In fact, Mr. Time, young starts in to know. Your next program I bent in the Roma. Memo Kanye, Nafa, Kaka Crash, what TF na your fed median mannery in Pacho.
You. Oh my God, about it as said, and we would see me war, no programs. Yeah, the back 7:30, no fan chair and a late to Kakra. Because the night and maybe going from one says and them shopping in an hour do feel cannot time of on your daddy. Ofanta mu hia ye ntino ye senka ye nya bati ya rashe aba betumi aba be ye kakra bati ye na nya ye kan se ye nyina o man ni ye die ni nyina me no hielu idi se ye hwehwe ye po man nkosu man mpuntuo man kanko sa ye be ya ye so ye kɔ o man Ghana mo ye timi ntina nkofo ko so se ade bia nti ebra wo ma wani ata ho no wo ba wo de wadwene ebe kame de ho ma ye de apija apia ye mra be shebedafo a o behaving na ye president nso a na me kan ho na o ma na ho de nyansa ne ndie na o de be pagya o man na kɔ nanim no mienu me yemfa mpaibo pa emu tin enta ye papa ye chi ya bɔ na wuto bebre nkofo epe ne dan ko dos now so enye o man ni ye enye o man ni friend is saying ye o man ni ye die nti na ye papa yi wo ho no ankofo no anka no ye na tifie bi obepe sika de akwa ye de mesrew ma wani na ho no na o bɔ mpai a wakai ye mampani ni ya to a yi no senya me be ma na hoɔden nyansa ne nimdie ne adwen papa na odi apagya oman na kodu baabi a me no wielu ye kwa ye be enjoy nkoso eni nkunimu a oman na di me da se na ye be san hia ye nyan free afidie yi so na me ya adomu a ma ye emitie bi wo be san ye hu ye nwo ma when fani say efie ti same program so pomodian say wo be join ye enne ye ba be sua de na ya keka ye ho abom ye ma me root today ene ma papa pa ene egu akwan mu nne ene me nim se wa shan kotade a wo de ba be kire ye niema bi mu yie ama me nu wo mienu aboa ye wo ye fi enti emfie afidie yi so twa ye sima be san ahia biem na me nka wo ho asɛfe be san ahia
ya me nka wo ho dasene be san ahia e wo ma woni na ho program ma me denta de brain wa African radio eye memenda anwumre biara fi no so kopem no no twe ni fa anase no kron sambre enti no ma me ye da wase bebrebe wo dwumadi ade abrayen se de kan no ye bompa se dasene so no onyankropons no ma emayen ahoden mayen kwa e be san aba na edi dwumadi abrayen tiefo etiefo se nyumi sinema ntie nkan na je se ma woni na ho program ye de aba na wie ye frɛ me Mr. D meni ma me akua denta ene di program ye bremo e de mas bebrebe nyame hyramo omom ho ban na yin follow protocols. Thank you. Bye bye.
Oyonko amene o bokosi ya tafure Wuni baby dana mama o dabure Mejame dobo ama sebi tukai katuraba Oyonko wani bidofu ya kanana Mwa tunto mechapadi ya nimi ni omanyina